Hey folks, welcome back to West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. I'm going to try Banjo Kazooie tonight, and I'm going to do Banjo Kazooie over the next few days in an attempt to complete it. The game's too big to complete in one stream, so let's see how this goes. Tilly, welcome in, how are you doing? Thank you for the like. Right, let me just pop out the chat. So I've literally just seen that Toblerones has gone live with his official run. He went live at the exact same time I did. So that's just put me back a couple of minutes here. Just all bear with me, please. Just sorting out all the chats. Hello, Brandon. Welcome in, mate. Sideways as ever. Bit mixed. Some really good stuff there, but I made a couple of mess ups. Hopefully they kind of see beyond the mess ups, if that makes sense. Facebook's different. What the hell? Oh, okay. That was weird. So I do that. Tired, but the child's not sleeping. Oh boy. I don't know what to suggest with that, Tilly, but you've got to get Milo in a position where he sleeps at a normal time at some point. It's not like me where my sleeping pattern's gotten knackered because of unemployment. You know, Milo's 1 year old, he doesn't get employed for another X number of years. Oh, we've got another kickbot. Regular as clockwork. No point banning them because they just give themselves a new username and then do the same stuff afterwards, don't they? Right, where's that YouTube chat gone? Oh, if only my life was that easy, Brandon. I auditioned with them 17 years ago, and they were in a lower section at the time, but they've gone up a couple of sections, and the band now is in a really good place. You know, like they really are good, and you know, if I'm going to give myself any credit, I got through it without you know, without making a total pillock of myself. I had a problem with the page turning. So when my shake starts getting too much, I'm there fiddling around trying to grab a page and turn it over on the score. And that happened a few times. So I just kind of hope they overlook it and focus on what the good stuff is. You missed Bond, you're good. I got as far as the train level, but then shooting Oromov and sorting that floor out in the train, I just couldn't get beyond it. I don't know what happened, Ed. Honestly, it was so annoying. I mean, I'll probably have another go at GoldenEye at some point soon. I'm gonna see if I can complete Banjo Kazooie. It's not gonna happen in one stream. Obviously, the game's too big. Oh, I'm sure you can there on Kick, but no, you're alright. I'll do it the working hard way, because that working hard on your streams is what gets you your viewers. It's not all of the loopholes. So yeah, I were a bit annoyed with the GoldenEye run, because without that happening on the train, I could probably beat GoldenEye in one stream. Banjo Kazooie it's 10 times the size of GoldenEye, so I mean, I'm not going to beat GoldenEye in one stream, especially starting at midnight. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll get timer up. I'm hoping that Jack might turn up, because I'm going to tell him about a potential watch along that I'll be doing of Leeds United under 18s playing against Bristol City under 18s tomorrow in the FA Youth Cup. I think it might be a good one to do a watch along on, so That laser is annoying to aim on the train. It really is. It really, really is. I just couldn't steady it half at time. And then the bullets are useless. Like, you can use up all of your remaining ammo and it just doesn't work. Like, I mean, it does a tiny bit, but not like the laser. Yeah, welcome in, Mr. G's Gamer. How you doing, man? Hope you're okay. Appreciate that light. Going to speak with the health visitor about it because he's not even napping before bed usually. Obviously today was different. Apparently Tyler went through this phase a few weeks. I was talking to him about it. Oh, right, okay. So it could be hereditary then, in that regard, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. You doing alright, mate? Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so I haven't played Banjo Kazooie in a little while, but it's a great game. I have just no idea how long it would potentially take me. I don't even know if I ever beat it. I owned it on the N64, and I got a long way. I think I probably beat most of the worlds. I just don't remember. I don't ever remember doing the Gruntilda fight at the end, so I don't know if I have or I haven't. But I guess we'll find out in time. Yeah, I mean, it could well be, Tilly. Could well be just a phase. I mean, these things happen. These things happen with young kids, don't they? So, yeah. Well, Toby's just gotten on to mission 3. I'm just trying to. I've got his stream up on my phone just in case it goes wrong. I think he's just hit 10 minutes as well. That's not bad pace, actually. But it's the last level on Return of Double Dragon that takes the majority of the time, so. Banjo Kazooie is a collectathon from what I remember. Yes, pretty much. Platform adventure game where you've got to collect everything to progress to a future level, pretty much. Great game though. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I heard a ding, so we'll just wait for the notification to come up. Thank you for the 99 stars, Tilly. That goes toward your grandma's pretty. Much appreciated. Just watch this intro as well. This is a classic intro. Thank you, Tilly. What a bloody intro to a game that is. Nintendo and Rare. The perfect gaming combination. Man on. Maybe Nintendo and Capcom comes a close second. Let's see if I can remember how to play this. And that was a partially done one. Oh, it's another partially done one. I love this one. He's playing a Game Boy. How freaking cool is that? I love it. Don't like having more needs to end in 0 or 5. My super can. Yeah, I'm a bit like that sometimes. I like round figures, I don't like odd numbers. I like pence numbers. Right. What do I press to delete? Z. Okay. Looks like it's the better one of the 3 that I've done actually, but we've got to start on the Game Boy one. Banjo's playing a Game Boy. So I'm going to time it. You got 1 pence. Oof. Always keep that 1 pence in just to be on the safe side. This introduction's brilliant. Think pop by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. Yes, you're right, I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. But there is this girl. What do you mean? This cannot be. There's no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. Very rare am I lost for words, Brandon. Crikey. Thank you, man. You don't. You didn't have to do that, man. I'm breathing, Jackie. I just, just with everything I've gone through, I wasn't able to get. The reason I'm doing a collection for my mum, Jackie, is because of the fact that I wasn't able to get her a good birthday present on her 70th. So I put up both the direct donor and the stars, and I was thinking that I might have a small chance maybe of making the £100 up as a combination of what was in the direct donor and what was in the star goal. But to receive all of that like that is I'm lost for words. And that's rare. Tilly says, "Yay, you've reached your goal." I know. Massive thank you to Brandon. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. And Jockey's got the job as well. Oh, brilliant! You've just given Sonic the 2 weeks notice. Bloody hell! Feels like you've been at Sonic for an age, doesn't it? Like I remember you were at, like, before Sonic, you were at another one. You were at another fast food place, weren't you? The name of it. Oh no, it was a garage. Sorry, it was a garage, wasn't it? You were at a gas station garage type thing, weren't you? Of which the name will come to me. Don't tell me. Racetrack, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what I mean. Petrol station, gas station, garage, whatever. Racetrack, wasn't it? Once I get my situation sorted, Brandon, because that's not the first time you've helped me out, mate. Once I get my situation sorted out, I'm gonna start paying you back, man. Massively appreciate it, I really do. Right. Well, if I needed any motivation to beat this game, I've just been given it. I'm gonna try and beat it anyway. Hey, you've just basically bought my mum a great Christmas present. You can double post all you like. Oh, crikey. I don't think you're Halloween near enough. Right. I'm very selective as to what I can remember and what I can't. Right, let's time it. Let's go. I hadn't learnt any moves yet. Alright, okay. Is this like Donkey Kong? Is there a life in here somewhere? I can't remember. No, there isn't. Okay. I never really understand why they give me the option of going in the house. Hey, it took me a moment to remember it was a racetrack, because they don't even spell it right, do they? This is a great game. There's a lot of cheery banter that goes on throughout and all this kind of thing. Do you know irony, Jackie? I remember, like my mum and dad and my sister's birthdays. I'm good at remembering. Eleanor's. Oh. Oh no. Oh no! I wanted to skip the training. I know how to do these moves. Oh shit! Can I restart? I'm gonna restart. I know how to do the moves already. I'll try that again. I know how to do moves on Banjo because at least the initial ones anyway. Yeah, shoot. How's Toby doing? He's he's on the he's about to beat the clown boss. Okay, fine. Oh, he's doing alright. He'll beat the game. I'm sure Toby will beat Return of Double Dragon. It's just a case of how quickly, really. Yeah. That might, you know what, that might not have saved. It is. It is N64. Return of Double Dragon's not, that's SNES. I've got, like, Toby's doing his official run, so I've got it on my phone just in case anything goes wrong, I can monitor it. Alrighty. It might not have saved. Oh, it did actually save, even though I didn't collect anything. Alright, erase that. Yeah, erase that. I'm pressing E. Come on now. Oh, this is my controller. It's mine! My controller. Yes. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Boom. Alright, let's see if I can speed this up without... Oh, yeah. I'll speed this shit up just to see if I can avoid the training. I'll slow it down. Hello, Milo. But I'm still gonna go around and get the extra hexagon. Hold on, that's a fair point. Now that I've got the moves, was there anything at the house initially? I got the impression that there was something here. Oops. Now, I could be completely wrong, and nah, it's kind of difficult to come up with a nickname for when the original name is Milo. It doesn't really. I don't know. Right, so I don't need to kill any veggies, but I do need to go around to get these extra hexagons. Alrighty. He's won! You don't call anybody anything yet? Ugh, onions. Gotta avoid those, they stink. Where's the next bit? Oh, shabba-labba. Oh my word, really? No demands here. Maybe when he's 2. That might change. Alright, there's one over here, I think. This is fine until the very last jump, and for some reason the final jump's a bit of a git. And I don't know why, it shouldn't be. Yeah, he's getting there. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Ah, that life. That was pathetic. It didn't even allow me to go in the damn thing. Very grandpappy life. Grandpappy. At the ripe young age of 41. Whoops. Right, come on now. There we go. Okay, I mean, I'm an extra life. This game's great. I was joking. That's why I said it in an American accent. Oh, hello, I see some gold. Oh yeah. The hut. Gasping for air, young Banjo jumped out of the water, looking for more hexagons. Because the more hexagons he could possess, the more chance of getting an extra hexagon of honey life. Dooby-dooby-doo. Really? Thank you. No, he'll call me what I want him to. But only when the time is right. Oh shoot, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm fairly certain there's nothing on the house. Which makes you wonder why the house is there in the first place. And so, the little bear and bird decided to go around the area outside of the Spiral Mountain in search of those extra honeycomb pieces to create the extra health as they embark on a quest to find Banjo's young sister Tootie. sure one of these trees has got one of these. Do, 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 do. You may well like it. Yeah then. Really? Hey! Do the move I told you to, Banjo. What? Alright, we'll do that one then. Sod. Dodgy D-pad! Hello Wayne, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Here's a hot take that no one will like. This game is overrated to fucking diddle-do. I like it. Your opinion of this is my opinion of the Zelda franchise. Biggest overrated pile of trash that I could ever come across. And that is a fact. But again, you know, everyone's got different preferences of games. There's millions of people that like Zelda. I am never going to be one of them. I don't see the hype. I don't understand the hype. The whole franchise is poop. They even admit that Zelda 2 is absolute dross. I've never played it. I've just seen it like on videos and that, but apparently it ain't that good. What do you think of Conker's Bad Fur Day then, Wayne? Because nah, they're all crap, mate. It's an overrated franchise. The entire franchise is just. Oh yeah, Conker's is. I mean, that's another level, isn't it? Like this is. This was the tree with it on. Yeah, that's fine. Nah, well, you've given him your service there, Jackie. Don't worry about it. Right, we've collected everything we need to here, so that's glorious. Yeah, this is kind of like the kid-friendly version of Conkers. Yeah, like some of the humour in Conkers is just absolutely crazy. Tough game, actually. Like, it's harder than it looks. Very beatable, but my god, there's some. Like, I love it when it does the Terminator bit. It's like, say hello to my Susie 9mm. Love it. Want Sly Cooper to make a comeback? Alright. Might do, you never know. This isn't a speed run, by the way, folks. I'm just timing it for sake of curiosity, really. I know there's moves I can do to speed things up, but it's a very casual run, really. This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and to the old. Let me go, you fat hag, my brother will come and kick your butt. Rescue you, he will not dare, there's many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Glongo, push that switch, I'm tired of being an ugly witch. Now you see, if this had been Conkers, it would have been ugly bitch. My tricks and traps, we'll see who wins. Anime, welcome in, how are you doing? Yeah, not so bad, mate, not so bad, hope you're good. I love the soundtrack on this game. They got the soundtrack bang on. Bam, 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 bam. Welcome back, Jackie Langford. And so, the bear and bird had retrieved the first Mr. Jiggy. The task now was to locate Mumbo's mountain. And the jigsaw that finds it. Oh my word. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw piece. That's fine. No worries. All good, Tilly. Bada bum bum ba bum. Bum ba da ba ba bum. That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit. Three new moves. Come on now. Ah, nice one, anime. Ah, good news, man. Good news, excellent. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be a thing. I'm actually going to be doing a football watch along tomorrow. So I'll probably end up missing it, unfortunately. But I haven't seen the Game Awards for yonks now. To be honest, I don't remember the last time I saw him. Ah, Mumbo token. I'm making a right freaking kerfuffle of this. Let's go. Oops. Alright, that'll be the move, won't it? Get Kazooie's legs involved. Booty 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 boo. Boom. Hell yeah. Boo. Air bottles. Toby's doing alright. He's approaching final section actually. Can't tell his time. When watching YouTube on my phone it has his name across his timer at the top. Alright, Jinjo! I can hear you. Ah, poop. Here we go. The talent trap. And so, the bear and bird had learned a new move. The talent trot allowed them to sprint with Kazooie's speedy, spindly legs, allowing Banjo and Kazooie to collect more collectibles than they could before. No win as always, so yeah, it happens a lot. That, to be fair, anime. I mean, again, like it's all just the interpretation of the judges at the end of the day, and you know, I've played in brass band contests, and it's the opinion of two people, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really mean that much, then, does it really? You know, the game of the year. Like, I'm more into retro than modern games anyway. So I'm kind of like, as cool as it is, I just kind of feel like, you know, there should be game awards for retro games. So like, you know, like games that came out in the 80s and 90s. But do an award ceremony for them as to, you know, how popular some of these games still are, you know, 20, 30 years on. Oh shoot. Helps if I get this on target, doesn't it? Oh shoot, come on. Lovely. Always get... Oh, I got splattered. Oh shit. It didn't give me enough time to move. Chimpy hangy, link PD chimpy. Right then. That's Conga's orange hooded bark. Yum, oranges are nice. Angel of Sin, welcome in. Yep, aye, kick-ass butts, alright. Yeah, loads of them. Loads of them. Some of them, like, they all vary ever so slightly in terms of what they're saying, but the principle's still the thing. But I started streaming on Kick again, just in the off chance that maybe Kick sorts itself out a little bit, because there's a streamer called High Score Wins, Ray Hendricks, and he's just become really successful on Kick. But he's been on Kick a couple of years, you know, like it's taken him a couple of years on Kick to sort it out, but yeah, it's one of those. Just reading what you've put there, anyway. So if there's no gaming announcements worth watching it for, there's nothing. Yeah, no, that's right. So it's all about whether there's any half decent games that have come out in the year anyway, isn't it? I'm just keeping an eye on Toby's run here because he is very close to the end of his run. I just can't tell the time. Once I watch YouTube on the PC, it'll be fine. Beautiful. The grunty switch. Oh damn, I haven't learned the move yet. Apparently. Crap. Oh well. Doesn't matter what platform you use, either gonna get lucky and make it or you're not. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. You know, I've been streaming on Facebook for 5 years, YouTube and Kick for a couple of years, and you know, it is what it is. As long as I keep enjoying it, and as long as the people who do turn up enjoy it, then that's all I'm bothered about. You know, would I love to, you know, to make a living out of streaming? Hell yeah. I'd love to make a living doing something I enjoy. You know, it'd be the same as if I were teaching music, but you know, again, sometimes you need a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck in life, and I haven't quite had that as much as I would have liked, but I still enjoy what I do. So, oh yeah, I'm banned on TikTok, I'm banned on Twitch, and I'm banned on Trovo. So I avoid those three like the plague. But yeah, Facebook, YouTube, and Kick, I'm doing fine on those. So that's why those are my 3 platforms, and will continue to be for as long as they allow it to be, I guess. Go on, Jinjo. How's be having you? Oh, without a doubt, Angel. I mean, the chance for it to happen was back when COVID was happening and you couldn't do a job, you know, aside from streaming. That was the only time, really. now that a certain amount of normality's come back into life again, it's like, well, you know, it's never going to happen unless sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, and I don't know anyone that can potentially, you know, get me into a position where I can be earning enough to make a living. Plus, it's more expensive to make a living these days anyway. You know, compared to even just 5 years ago. Inflation's huge in England, and it's larger than people's incomes. So, you know, that's always going to be a problem. Fair enough. Hold on. I'll learn the move here and then I can get that sorted. There we go. Stream 5 days a week full time and still can't make it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's not the length of time that you stream. It's how your stream gets out there, isn't it? And I don't know what you have to do to get your stream out there. So, yeah. You look like Ricky One Coin Only, for example. You know, he's been streaming for God knows how long. But he must have had a way of doing it. You know, to like anyone that becomes partner, for example, on Facebook. I mean, a lot of it at one point was just basically Call of Duty streamers, and if you were a female playing Call of Duty, then that's all you needed to be, which is pretty sad. Because it doesn't mean that they're a good streamer, it just means that they're probably quite nice looking and they're playing a game that for some weird reason was quite popular at the time. But hey, you know. I mean, I think the people that got it still have it, but you can't get it anymore. Correct. So I'm pretty sure because the whole Facebook gaming has been scrapped, and they're going to be. I've heard rumours that streaming on Facebook's just going to be an absolute no from 2026 anyway, which sucks. That's the platform I started on. So, you know, everything changes, doesn't it? What are you saying there, anyway? The winner of 2017. Oh, that thing. Well, this is it, anime. You know, it's just the opinion of a bunch of judges. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean that they are right. I just go live to play a game. If people show up, cool. If not, I'm okay playing the game anyway. Yeah, no, that's pretty much my thing, Angel. It's like if one, you know, if even one person is in my stream at any one time, then I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not after much. Where's the other birdie? What do you mean, Jackie? Oh shit. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Yeah, it happens, Anime. It absolutely happens. You on about the Jinjos? Jinjos aren't birds. Can't actually remember what's in the Mumbo's mountain itself, actually. Wrong button. There we go. See you, boys. I'm not hanging around. I'll do that termite mountain last, because it's a little bit fiddly. What I'm looking for is it's the area a bit like this hill here, but it's another hill. Oops. And if I get super stuck, I've got my oh, I can do that grunty switch now. Actually, I'll go and do that. Whoops. And there we go. Hey, bully. Sort of. Go away, leave my honeycombs alone. Told you. Toby! Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Nope. Wow. I don't know how long I've streamed to no viewers. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not so good, is it? I mean, are you streaming at times when people have gone to bed, or? I mean, I know it sounds like a daft statement, but yeah, they're not birds, they're Jinjos. There's a difference. What was your finishing time, Toby? I had your stream on my phone, but it said it said your page name at the top and it covered your timer, so I couldn't see it on my phone. If I watch your stream on YouTube on my PC, I can clearly see your timer without any problem, but on my phone it's a bit weird. Well, I just wonder what your finishing time was. They're Jinjos. Come on, Jack, you get with the program. Oh shit! I'll get these underwater ones. I think this is a great game, Toby. I believe the rules said the final hit. So the timer starts when you gain control on mission 1 and then ends on the final hit on Duke. I think. Without having the rules in front of me, I can't remember. But it should be in the rules as to when it occurred. Because it slows it down for the dramatic effect, doesn't it? I remember. This is annoying because there is a... this is the hill that I was talking about. There's a honeycomb or something like that. Nice! Yeah, good time. You know Dan's trying to get on speedrun.com for that game, so... And yeah, well that time probably gets you a decent position on speedrun as well, actually. Might be worth checking it out. So you go on Super Double Dragon, and then click Japan version, and that's Return of Double Dragon basically. But yeah, you guys are pumping out some top times. There's no doubt about it. Now then, that's not the hill. I know I've got to do that tower. But you slide down. There's a honeycomb, like an empty honeycomb. I think it's across here. It's got to be. I think. Hold on. I'm not convinced. Where the fudge is that? Right, what? Oh, it's here. It's here. Because if you get it wrong, you fall in water. Yeah. Here we go. I just can never get the line. Now, there is a way of doing it without lining it up. but I can't remember how to do it. And it's dead simple and all, which is a bit of a ball ache. But it's, oh, let me see if I can get rid of these termites. They do my freaking head in. Fudge you, termite. Get back here. Alright. Tell Tilly to tell you that they look like videos. No. This game was too much for me, like DK64. DK64 was this, but even worse when it came to collectibles. This game is challenging because I've got miles off. This game's challenging for the number of collectibles. DK64 was on another level entirely. Because, like, for example, the final K. Rool boss, you've got to face him with every Kong. It's ridiculous. Yeah, shut it. But yeah, I mean, you know, this to say that you know, like, in my opinion, this game would have been better if you died, but you collected like a certain number of notes or a certain number of jiggies. If it remembered what you'd collected, so that then when you go onto the level again, then ultimately you then only have to get, like, if you got 5 of the 10 jiggies, it would remember which 5 you collected, and then you only have to collect the other 5. That to me would have made more sense than having to get everything again. That, you know, that's the issue. When I first started shooting on Facebook, I think it was 6 or 7 months with no viewers, and then I took off until I made the jump to Twitch. Wow. Really that bad for you? Christ. Yeah, Twitch fucked me over twice. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be treated like that by anyone or anything, so I thought, fudge it. For the brief time that I did stream on Twitch, I had about the same reach that you got on Facebook. Trovo was non-existent, and yet Trovo was kind of designed for kind of like Europeans outside of the UK. So all of you kind of foreign European countries seem to excel on Trovo, but it seemed to have excluded the UK, and it had naught to do with Brexit. So that didn't really make any sense either. Now I can't find that. Right, where's that water? Because that's where that area is. Oh yeah, bottom of the termite area. Right, fine. Right, where is this? Because this is taking too long now. If I can get that little hole that's in the wall in line. Ah, there it is. No! Oh, you fudge. Oh man, that's annoying. Right, hold it. What can I do to get the alignment right for that? There's no apparent way to get that in line, but I can't remember. There's an easy way of getting in there, and I can't remember how to do it. Oops, wrong button. So I guess I've just got to keep trying until I get it right, but it's going to be a freaking annoyance, isn't it? That's if I can't do it quick enough. Because again, the easy thing would be that the Kazooie would, you know, basically go, you know, walk down that slope. But she can't, it's too slippy. Oh, yes! There we go. Got it. Perfect. Alright, termite time. So it's going to be a ball ache. I think after the termite area we might have most, if not all, of what we need from this area. I always... Oh, and there's that tower thing in Mumbo's Mountain as well, actually. Oh, in fact, I've got to go there for his magic anyway. So yeah, we'll go and do that. Do-dee-doo. Do dee do. Do dee dee doo 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 doo. Don't know if I've got all the Mumbo tokens yet, actually. Oh, I'm one short. Shit. Ugh. Where's the other Mumbo token then? We've got nearly all the notes, nearly. The other notes will be inside the termite tower. I think it's just eggs around the top here. Right, gotta find the other Mumbo token then, wherever the hell that is. Lost track of the ones that I collected actually. Hold on, there is something at the top of this tower though. Might be a jiggy. Alright, better sort this out. But you don't want to destroy the last one before jumping on top of it. A lot of people rush this bit and they fail to keep the last one going. Which can be a little foolish. Oops. Right, so... Yep, we definitely want that. Nice. I don't know if this area's got 6 of those empty honeycombs or not. Can't remember. Got something pretty cool to show you, folks. I've shown it before. I'll show it again. This was bought back when it was a thing. I wonder why I've got a keyring stuck to it. Right. I don't know. That was inside the book. I don't know. Anyway, look at this. It's a thing of beauty. It's great. I love this thing. Oh yeah. So, anytime I'm going to try and beat as much of the game as I can without using the guide. But at this particular junction, or juncture, I think it might be an idea. Unfortunately, I did spill a cup of tea on it many years ago, and it has wrecked some of the pages. Incensed ever since. Right, we got all the extras on Spiral Mountain, so that's okay. Tells you about all the items. Cheats! I ain't gonna use cheats. You know what? I could have paused my time over here. There we go. Alright. Now then. There is 1 honeycomb, 2 honeycomb. Yeah, that's cool. We got all Banjos. Right. Mumbo tokens. Because if I don't find this 5th one, I can't get the power. There might be one in the... Hold on, there might be one in the tower. And if I can get the one in the tower, then that's probably the missing one. I'll have a look first. I want to use my manual as little as possible. You can't get beyond like the first kind of area here. It is there. Freaking hell, I had a feeling. Right, we're good, we're good. We're good. Booty boo, booty boo, booty 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 boo. Mambo's Mountain. Where are you? Oh, there. Right, now because we got that hexagon, we can actually take this out now. There we go. Beautiful. We've only got 2 G's away now. I wonder what the other jiggy is. Or where the other jiggy is after we do the termite tower. I'm fairly sure there's one in there. I think there's one in there. Shut it, Mumbo. Watch it up, boy. Boogadan! I'm a termite. Only problem with being a termite, you have got no power. You've got a big jump, but you are vulnerable to attack. You have no attack of your own. And the jumping can be a little off on this area, which kind of sucks. The termite has a very long and high jump, however, I don't know if part of it's the camera angle, but it can be a little annoying, especially if you drop down to the bottom. Oof, right, good. Good. You give me these notes, you. You can sort off. Ugh. It doesn't help when he's standing on them, does it? Hey, we've got all the notes. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, answer this. Right, we don't need the eggs. There is a life at the top of this tower if I remember right. It might only be a life, you know. Yeah. I think the termite might be able to jump all the way down without dying, but I wouldn't put my money on it. Ah, there's the final jiggy, so it is worth doing. Very good. Oh! What jiggy am I missing there? Oh, do I dare? I don't want to die. What have I got? We've got all the notes. Oh, I'd have to get all jiggies again. I can't risk it, can I? Surely. Without knowing, I don't want to risk it, so we're just going to have to power down and... Oh, sod you. I think you're getting shit from me, boy. Oh, crap. Alright. Now the termite is a bit like Kazooie. You can get up the wall Up and down the slope, I should say. I'm trying to think what jiggy have I missed? Now I might refer to the manual. I think I'll go back to being Banjo and Kazooie again. Yeah, this you idiot. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I didn't unpause my timer. Oopsie whoopsie. Oh well. Only a rough guide anyway. Alright. Let's figure this out. Yeah, you're funny, aren't you? I still can't think what we've missed. What have we missed? There's one more jiggy. I'm gonna see what the jiggy is, because this will screw me up for time otherwise. Where is the final jiggy? Yeah, got that one. Got the one inside there. Got that one. Yeah, we've done that. That goes on to Treasure Trove Cove. That really doesn't like letters. Jigsaw piece 10. In your new termite form, yeah, got that. 9, 5 Jinjos. Yeah, we've got all 5 Jinjos. We've got the 2 honeycombs. Got the secret switch. This is my problem with collectible games. I can't remember what I've got and what I haven't got. Got that. Done talent shot. I'm at a loss here, folks. I have no idea where this missing jigsaw piece is. We might just have to have a little bit of a wander round here, but if I don't find it within like the next quarter of an hour, then we've got a problem. I would like to get this first area done in an hour. I kind of class Spiral Mountain and Mumbo Mountain as part of the first thing, if you like. So we'll get those first 2 bits done in an hour, then I'm alright with that. Like, you know, if I got every area done like in an hour each, I wouldn't be that sad about that. That'd be okay. It'd be alright without being spectacular. I can only think that I must have missed one of these little ledges on a hill or something, but I thought I was fairly thorough with those. Look pretty clear to me. We've got the one in the middle here. Do 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 do. Got the one around here. Got the one in Mumbo's eye. What about on these areas then? These look pretty well collected as well. So I don't think it... There's surely not going to be a jiggy at the top of the tree. So what am I missing? We've done both challenges in the Congo area. We've got all 5 Gingos. We've got the one in the termite tower. I'm baffled. I don't know where the other one is. We haven't shot eggs at Conga, have we? Bloody hell. I don't think I would have figured that out without checking. Because we'd done the other bits in Conga's area, but we just didn't give him a good walloping, did we? That'll be the 10th jiggy. Alright, all being well, I should have this done by 50 minutes, which that's not terrible. Can be done a lot quicker, but as I say, this is it's a casual run. It's a casual timed run. But yeah, this is the only other thing that needs doing. Can't believe I didn't remember that this was going to be the thing. That's never going to reach. It's funny because those are hitting them, but little concern on my health. Don't particularly want to lose a life and have to redo everything. Strike, Congo. Not happening, big fella. Got him. Lovely. Even after beating you, it still gives you a freaking orange for your trouble. Oh yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Why does that happen every time? Takes him out of the talent trot. You feeling rather bullish? I've had to do that because my health is poop. And I don't fancy taking Bullboy on because he's a bit rough. But I can get one of these termites or I can get one of the rahahas. Jack! Hello mate, how are you doing? Now then Jack, Leeds play Bristol City in the Under-18s FA Youth Cup tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing a watch along. Because the match is being shown on LUTV, so I should be able to get to watch it and get good coverage. I think. If that is the case, then that will happen tomorrow. About a 7 o'clock kickoff, I think, if I remember. Right, we've got the jiggies. Got the notes. We're out of here. Beautiful. Lovely. About 50 minutes, I can go with that. That's not terrible. Alrighty, on to Treasure Trove Cove then. This game takes about 6 hours at my speed, so it's not going to be done in one stream. Speedrunners speed, they can do game in an hour I think, or maybe 2. But it's a very long game, but it's a great game. So this will be done over several streams. Good job I got 100 then, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, we're on full health. Okay. Can always trust Jet to support the opposition. Brentilda! Grunty's nicer sister. I would imagine that my trusty Banjo Kazooie help booklet will have all of Brentilda's detail in there, so I don't need to worry too much on that one. Here we go. Treasure Trove Cove. Oh, that's fine, I'll just fill it up. I know. We never get an home draw. We're always away. Does me head in. We get on average about 1 home draw every 9 freaking draws. It's a ball ache. Does me head in. We haven't learned it yet, okay, fine. Do. I mean, it's not the travelling, it's just that Leeds are a different animal at Ellen Road compared to away from home. Certainly under Farker. I found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. Yeah, I wanted Leeds to get like a, you know, the lowest ranked team at Ellen Road. You know, that would have been perfect. I know. I saw a couple of. I saw the draw, and I was really unimpressed. Freaking Joe Cole and shit. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? What a payday that would have been for Halifax Town. But it's hard. You know, it's hard to expect them to beat Exeter. You know that like Exeter are. Could you imagine though, right? City could have put out their under 21s and probably beat Halifax. It's that, you know what I mean? Because again, I mean, you wouldn't. You'd think that Halifax would have to they would put the first team out for that, even though it's like, you know. But again, if it were played at the Shea, then again, you never know, but. It's the so-called magic of the cup. But you'd expect even one of City's reserve teams to completely obliterate Halifax, really. You know, like Man City could literally have played their youngest senior team and still, you know, they'd still beat. What the fuck? This crab don't know when to quit, does he? There we go. Come on, Snipper. Nipper. This is starting to get on my wick. Nah, forget it. Need some health, Mr. Crab. Oblige, please. Don't know why that final hit on Nipper's proving to be a git. Got him. There we go. I'm not fussed about any other team apart from Leeds, and then on, you know, to a lesser extent Halifax. I mean, at the end of the day, if Brighton force Man United to kind of get angry and get loads of red cards, then that obviously helps, because those red cards will transfer into the league. So then Man United have to play their secondary players or have to play the players that aren't suspended, and you know, all that jazz. But I'm not bothered about the other teams. All I'm bothered about is Leeds. I'm just bothered about Leeds staying up and getting that 100 million TV money to get some new players in the new season. Because, you know, by end of season, any player that hasn't really played for Leeds this season will get sold off. And then, you know, it frees up some registration space and some wages. Press the wrong button again. So I'll probably try and beat Treasure Trove Cove tonight, and then we'll probably try and get like another two worlds done on the next stream, I think. I think that'll be about right. I'll do it that way. Try and do two areas per stream. I don't know if I'm going to do this I don't know if I'm going to do Banjo Kazooie consecutive streams. But they'll be done in reasonable fashion. Like I'm not going to do them once a week or anything. That's dreadful. They deserve to be relegated already, quite frankly. Ah, poop. Shite. Oh well. I'll go back up again. Ha! They'll get destroyed. Yeah, Wolves are a terrible team. Like they could end up being the worst team of all time in Premier League history. The way things are going. I mean, I don't know how many points Derby had when they were the lowest ranked, like lowest scoring team of all time, but it was pretty low. Was it something like 11 or something? They were dreadful. Yeah, Derby 11. Yeah, that was bad. Southampton last year were pretty dire and all, weren't they? Did they get like 12 or 13? I seem to remember they were pretty crap. 12. God, they only beat the record by 1 point. That's bonkers. Crazy that, isn't it? I'll take the Mumbo token if I can get hold of it. There we go, beautiful. Wow. So in terms of the worst ever teams then, right? Because obviously the ones who finished bottom the last 2 seasons have been pretty dire. Yeah, they were making 9-0s bloody commonplace, weren't they? I remember. So Derby's bottom with 11, then Southampton with 12. Who's next? Must be the team who finished bottom the other season just gone, where the top 6, where bottom 3 for 2 seasons running have been shit. I would think so. Did they come bottom in like 2 seasons ago? And do a Southampton, or nearly do a Southampton. I think they did, didn't they? It'd be interesting to know how many teams have finished in the bottom 3 with less than 20 points. Because they always say that 40 points is your safety mark. And in most seasons, apart from the last two, it has been 40 for the most part. But yeah, it'll be interesting to know how many teams. Come on then. I wonder why that won't let me throw the gold. What the fuck? Oh. Blunt's got 16, did they? Okay. But yeah, that's something I'd be interested to know, like how many teams went down with less than 20 points. Because quite frankly, all the teams that have done that, those seasons are seasons you don't want in your history books. It's as dire as it gets, really. Do you ever think that a team will finish with less than 10? Like, I mean, could Wolves finish with less than 10 this season, Jack? I don't know. Dan, Outcast, hello mate. And Jared, welcome in as well. Thank you for the likes, boys. Much appreciated. Doing a bit of Banjo, Kazooie, because why not? Good game. I noticed, yeah. He literally went live tonight at the exact same time that I did. So I've had his stream up on my phone, just making sure that still doing my judging duties while streaming effectively. Oh, shabba. But yeah, really good time. Puts a bit of pressure on Cameron and Danny as well, doesn't it? Qualifying for the final could be anyone's game. It really could. It's exciting stuff. Oh hell yeah! I'm really enjoying it. Like you're all doing business, and it's great to watch. It really is. The thing about Return of Double Dragon, it's a very completable game. Like it's easy to beat in under an hour. Even without practice, I did it in 55 minutes. So it's like, well, with practice, I could probably knock 10 minutes off. It brings out the best in everyone. Oh, let's get that Jinjo. Jinjo! Whee! Woohoo! Whee! Should have got me to do voice effects. Oh! Really? Oh my god. Try that again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oops. Come on now. Freaking Snappy's gonna bloody chew me ear off here. Right, there we go. Derby, Southampton, Sunderland 2 times. Oh my god. Huddersfield, Villa and Portsmouth. Wow. All dreadful. Ah, well, that's so bad, isn't it? Who'd have thought they could do that twice and be currently in the top half right now? Doesn't make any sense, does it? different regime and everything, but still, it's pretty bad. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Right, what am I looking for here? I can get those notes without flying, so I don't need to worry about that. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo. Do it that way. Yeah, Wolves aren't scoring 20 points this season, Jack. Not a chance. Not a chance. Wolves are so bad. I mean, do you think Wolves could finish on less than 10? Do you, like, I mean, you know, it's going to be halfway mark in about 4 games' time. If they've only got like 2 or 3 points after the halfway mark of the season. I mean, God, I mean, they literally could finish on less than 10. That would be absolutely diabolical. Right, why do I keep fudging that up? That's getting on my tits. I don't like that. Do 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 do. Yeah, Leeds went to Burnley at Turf Moor and got beat, so I don't think. I think Burnley beat Wolves at Turf Moor. I don't see where Wolves get a win. They might nick a few draws, but they ain't winning any matches. There is no chance that Wolves are winning. I'd stick my neck out and say Wolves don't get a win all season. I'm going to stick my neck out and say they don't win a match. You reckon they're going to beat Man U? As much as I would love to see it, it ain't happening. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers are going to go down as the worst Premier League team in Premier League history. They're going to get figures that only teams in the Scottish leagues could imagine. There's been some dire scores in the Scottish leagues in the past, you know, where they've literally finished with, you know, 9 points all season or something stupid, you know. It's so bad. They won't. If they couldn't beat us at Molineux, they're not going to beat us at Ellen Road. Not unless something goes drastically wrong, and that's annoying. Why is this thing getting the better of me? Fuck off! This thing is seriously getting on my wick. Maybe they can only be killed by eggs then, I don't know. Well, that was not good. Alright, do this. Switch. Yeah, but they've already got a different manager. They got rid of Pereira and brought in Rob Edwards, and it's made no difference. They just don't have any quality players good enough for Premier League level. They don't. There's not one player in that squad that I would have at Leeds. There just isn't. They've had all of their best players nicked. I mean that guy that came on as a sub, I think it was for Chelsea, Pedro Neto, isn't he a former Wolves player? He looked half decent when he came on against Leeds. You know, if you look at some of the players that Wolves have had, then Wolves wouldn't be in bottom 3 right now. but you know, that bloody Portuguese agent who got all of the Portuguese players to join Wolves in the first place, I don't think he's associated with them anymore. Well, there you go, you see. So he was able to get at least 20 points. And don't get me wrong, that's... Whoa! Shit. Don't get me wrong, it's, you know, whatever he went down with Norwich with was still poor. But it wasn't as low as that. Yeah, that wasn't the intention to go down that way. And now I've got to be a bit careful. I'd like to get down there, but again... Yeah, there we go. Soften the blow. I need the notes. Don't need the eggs really, that's just a byproduct of everything. Can probably afford to... come out of this area now. I think. Unless there's something at the top of the tree. Just eggs. I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, let's get out of this area. Snack it, sod off, you dumb shark. Shit. The One Girl 2010, welcome in, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Welcome into West Yorkshire Retro Gamer. Just doing a bit of Banjo Kazooie at the minute. That gets us to safety. Oh. Right. Could do with that beehive because my health ain't right great. So we'll pick up 3 of these. There we go. Nice. Right, we sorted out Nipper earlier. 21 and 22, right, okay. Jinjo! Gotta get this Jinjo quickly and get out of here! Freaking dumb shark. That's the game's answer to Jaws, by the way. I need to get up to that bucket. Pop a couple of eggs in it, and we're happy days. You reckon that... Where are they going to score 15 points, Jack? They're going to be looking to get 10. They're going down as the worst team in Israel. I've got nothing against Wolves, personally, right? Wolverhampton Wanderers, I genuinely do not have a problem with them. I think that they lost their identity a bit when they went down the whole Portuguese route, but that's up to them. Like, where are they getting those points from? Because they ain't getting them from Ellen Road, I can tell you that much. Leeds were able to beat them 3-1 at their ground. The best they can hope for at Ellen Road is a draw. And that's if basically everyone at Leeds gets a flu bug. They're that bad, man. They are terrible. They are really bad. Even if Rob Edwards stops them from leaking 1 million goals. It were Pereira, yeah, but I mean, Rob Edwards hasn't done anything for him yet, has he? He's maybe tightened the defence up ever so slightly, but that, you know, they're not scoring goals. They don't have, you know, Larsen's a bit overrated. Manetzi's not a terrible player, I guess, but you know, the defense is terrible. And you know they lost Kilman, didn't they? He went elsewhere. He was one of their better centre backs at one point. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How are you? Hope you're good. I mean, a cup run might be the only thing they can hope for, really. See if I can find that bucket and get that bucket filled. Oh, I was gutted. I wanted Man United to get Grimsby. I mean, what if they get Grimsby in the next round? That's if both Man U and Grimsby actually get through to the next round. They might not. They might get beat. They got Western-super-Mare at end of all that. Are you kidding? Well, so I mean, Western-super-Mare have got to be gutted with that. They would have been really hoping for a good draw, and in the end, they get Grimsby. Who, no disrespect to Grimsby, but you know they'd have been hoping for a big money day out. You know, to one of the Premier League players. Oh, you changed your name from Red Ranger. Fair enough, Kev. How are you doing, man? Hope you're good. Booty boo, booty boo, boo, booty boo, boo, boo. Grimsby away. Yeah. I want to get that Jinjo. Preferably without getting blown up. Whee! Yeah, you see, that's a good money earner for Macclesfield. I remember when Macclesfield, I think they had a manager called Keith Alexander. I think he died from cancer though. Oh damn, I didn't want to do that. Right, hold on. Are they brothers? I thought they were cousins. Fudge you, big boy, you're up there. I've just got to make the right jumps. Yeah, brothers, right? So is John Rooney playing for them? Or is he managing them? Ah, shit. I keep fudging these jumps up. Oh, he's managing them. Right, okay. Was it John Rooney that played for Aberdeen for a while? He ended up... I think he moved to Aberdeen after playing in League 1 or League 2 in England. And he ended up being quite a prolific striker. Or maybe the other way around. I think... Oh, didn't Salford sign him from Aberdeen? I think Salford signed him from Aberdeen or something, and it was quite a big transfer at the time. Or maybe Wrexham at the start of Wrexham's money times. I can't remember exactly now. Oh, look at that big X. Maybe that's where it's located. Oh yeah, I love a bit of Banjo Kazooie. That might be another... Oh no, that's Adam Rooney. I'm thinking... Yeah, that's Adam Rooney. That's Adam Rooney. Yeah, that's a different player entirely. I don't remember John Rooney then, I don't think. Like, who did he play for? Oldham, Stockport, Barrow and Guiseley. Alright. Guiseley for a little while were they had a loose link up with Leeds due to location. So Leeds had sent some of their youth players, you know, sent some teenagers down to Guiseley to get a month's loan or whatever. On a youth loan. I know that we've got a goalkeeper, Rory Mahadi, that's on a youth loan with Scunthorpe at the minute. He's doing quite well. And then another one, Darragh Longbang, he's another goalkeeper. Ombang is got a youth loan with Darlington at the minute. Was it Darlington that ended up making themselves an absolutely mahoosive stadium and never filled it, and then kind of went out of business and had to reform? I think they've still got that stadium now. Where are we at right now? We haven't got many at Jiggies yet. I would doubt that. Surely he'd support Salford Red Devils, wouldn't he? In fact, no, he's Liverpudlian, isn't he? I keep forgetting he's Liverpudlian because he played for your lot for so long. So, a Liverpool team... there isn't one, it'd be St Helens, wouldn't it? It'd like the closest rugby league team to Liverpool would be St Helens, I think. Possibly Wigan. That'd be a bit weird if he supports Rhinos. I think I'd take that with a pinch of salt. Right, I've got to get this jump right, because this is delaying my progress. Ah! God, that nearly went wrong. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. We need another 5 jiggies. The progress on this level has been very slow. We might end up doing one area an hour from this one onwards, because I mean, Treasure Trove Cove is bigger than Mumbo's Mountain. All the areas are bigger than Mumbo's Mountain, so Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Maybe then. Maybe he's got a bit of a soft spot for Leeds United then, in a sense. Obviously, he supports Everton, but he'd probably call for an Everton Leeds United Cup final or something. I'm assuming he hates Liverpool, with him being an Everton fan. I assume he's an Everton fan. I mean, he came through their youth rank. Ah, it's just an egg one. One of these has got a jiggy in it, I think. Oh, shoot. Wasn't done very well, was it? I still need to fill that bucket. I can't find the fucking bucket. Beautiful. Right. Where is El Buque? What are you gonna do? Explode? Go for it. We have some notes, and they need collecting. Mumbo tokens could be useful. Very nice. More notes. Oh shit. I think I'm okay for health, so I can save that. I can save that honeycomb mouse for a bit. Still need to fill that bucket. Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah, bit of a lower league journeyman by the sounds of things. Oh shit. No, I don't want to go up. No, 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 no. Fuck you. Leave me alone, Sharky. Go back and team with George. Go on. Piss off. Thank you. Ha! New York Red Bulls with it. Well, didn't Wayne Rooney spend some time in America? Didn't Wayne go to LA Galaxy or something? Oh, fudge this jump! Snacker, you are going to really get on my freaking tits if you keep this crap up. Oh, okay. Well, how much older is he than Wayne then? I'm thinking John's older, like quite a bit older. I don't know. Could be totally wrong, but... John's 34. Oh, right, well, Wayne's older then, surely. Ain't Wayne about 38 now or something? I'm pretty sure they're both younger than me. I'm 41. I'm fairly certain they're younger than me. Hey, jiggy, there we go. Oh, Wayne's 40 now, is he? Right. I remember Chris Sutton's brother. I think it was Chris Sutton's brother. Chris Sutton's brother, John Sutton. I think he played in Scottish League for a while. And for a while, he was actually quite prolific in one of the Scottish leagues. I think he might have played for like St Mirren or something. I could be wrong. I just remember off like Championship Manager and Football Manager. Oh shit. Wrong option. Along comes the sodding shark. Ah, not gonna eat me now, are you? Mumbo token! Oh shit, he spawns in front of me? Come on! Ah, you can't get beyond the box, can you, you twit? Look at you. Oh god, yeah. James has got to get the record, man. He deserves it. He deserves it. He's got to get fit. Whoa! Can this shark get a life? I was wondering if it was going to get me whilst I was on the edge there. Right, where are we at? 86 notes. Still got a lot of jiggies to find. Hold on, view totals. We can do it area by area. Here we go. Haven't found the honeycombs yet. I might need to revert to the manual here because this is starting to get tough. I know I've got to do the bucket. I think Milner will try, you know. I really do. I think he'll try for the record. Just got a weird feeling. To get that close, and you know, until recent times, his fitness has been brilliant. You know what I mean? He's been fit as a butcher's dog. But as you said, the last couple of seasons haven't been too kind to him. I know, like even if it was 10 sub appearances, you know what I mean? Like get 10 sub appearances just on for a few minutes each time. He's gonna keep going. If it's only 10 games, I say Milner keeps going. Unless he gets to the point where he just physically cannot get fit anymore. But it'd be such a shame because he's you know, like all of his career has been Premier League. This isn't including any games in a lower league. He's only been in the Premier League, which is just remarkable. Played for a number of different teams. I mean, again, I'd still take him at Leeds, I really would. That was a loan, that doesn't count. Give over. You're being mean now, Jack. You're being really mean. Well, this is a guy's career we're talking about here. That loan at Swindon don't count. That loan at Swindon never happened. We'll just pretend it never happened. Why can I not get anything right here? This is doing my head in. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I think Milner's still the record holder for the most number of England under-21 matches. I think he got like 50 caps for the under-21s and then another 50 caps for the senior team. Absolutely bonkers. Alright. That's what I'm after. There we go. I know I need to get to that bucket, but I can't find the bucket. I need to find the red feathers and start playing, because at least I can get round the thing. 645 games in the Premier League. You see, what would have been the best thing would have been if Milner had reached 700. Imagine if he finished on 666. That'd be bonkers. I need to get up there on that top left corner. I need my feathers. Pretty sure I got the contents of that. Yeah, I did. Right. Ah, right. Yeah, he's got to beat. He's got to beat Gary. Milner's a better player than Gareth Barry ever was. Barry was all right, but he went out special. Milner's been more versatile. You know, Gareth Barry was always a defensive midfielder. Gotta find the feathers. I don't kind of want to do very much here until I can fly, because that'll get me around the entire place, and then we're probably cooking on some gas. I'm gonna lose a lot of energy here. That was bad. Right, there is some feathers up top here actually. Alright, let's go. We need some help. We need to figure this shit out. Right, there might be something in that chest. You are kidding me. Get me inside that bloody chest. Oh shit! Wow, I'm dead. I am so dead. Fuck you, snacker. I'm dead. Ugh, God, this is rough. This is seriously rough. I need to get on those feathers. I need to get in that chest. I need energy. I need to find bottles and get me health restored. Fuck, I'm dead. Shit. Oh no. Nah, Barry never played for Leeds. Oh, I'm not. No. No. That's me done for tonight. That shouldn't have happened. That was foolish. That was stupid. This game you can't afford to lose lives because all the collections that you've done, it takes you back to nothing again. Yeah, I'd have to collect everything again and I can't be bothered. Not tonight now. I will come back to it. I'm going to complete this game over a number of streams. But I can't afford to lose a life like that. That was just plain stupid on my part, unfortunately. Oh well. Big thank you to everyone that's been in the stream tonight. A massive thank you to Brandon Isaac for the donations there. Yeah, 220. I know. I need to start streaming earlier. I did nod off earlier, which is why I streamed late. So yeah, I mean, as I say, all being well, if you want to watch a watch along, Jack, all being well, I should be on with the FA Youth Cup tomorrow. 7 o'clock kickoff. I'll try and aim to get that sorted if I can. But yeah, thanks a lot for being in the chat as always there, Jack. Everybody else that's been in the chats tonight, big thank you to all of you. As a massive thank you to Brandon for the donation there to help get my mum something good. That is incredible. It really is. Oh yeah, you're the lucky one, Brandon. I I'd be quite happy if it was only 8:20 here. It means I've got plenty of the night remaining. No, massive thank you, mate. I say it really hurt when I couldn't get my mum something half decent on her 70th. Now I can just get a, even if I just give her the 100 to get what she wants, you know. So yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, right. We'll leave it at that, folks. I will come back to this Banjo Kazooie at some point, and we'll get a bit more of it done. I will beat the game on stream. It's just going to take about 10 streams. Because I'm not the best at these, you know, adventure platformy collectible games. I ain't got the memory for it. Brandon, did you see this earlier? Oh shit! Did you see that? I like, my mum and dad bought me this from a local games shop back when Banjo Kazooie came out for the N64, and it's the complete guide. It has everything in it. I want to try and beat the game without using this too often, but I'll keep this as a backup if I'm taking too long. Which clearly I am up to now. Yeah, the only problem is I spilt a cup of tea on it once, and unfortunately it damaged some of the pages. But it's still there, still in one piece, and well, just about. Hey, only if I'm just, you know, running around not knowing where anything is. You know, this is before cheat codes, Jack. Right? That manual is before cheat codes. It's before glitches and all this kind of thing. It's fantastic. I love that. That Banjo Kazooie annual is just friggin' ace. I'm amazed I've still got it. Yeah, I was. Probably just me shake that knocked the mug off. I can't even remember how it happened now. It was that long ago. I'm just glad that it didn't ruin it to the point of where the magazine was, you know, not readable anymore, if you like. So yeah, like, you know, I mean, this game was 1998, Jack. So the internet wouldn't have been all that great back then. Like, from 2000 onwards, I think internet kind of became a little bit stronger and a little bit better. Like, the internet existed in the 90s, but it wasn't very good. It created a horrible sound on the telephone. So you'd pick up your landline phone and it started going. Brandon, you remember those days, don't you? You're a similar age to myself. Brandon will remember. Like, neither of us will admit that we remember. Yeah, the 90s. The 90s was a great decade. That was probably my favourite decade of all time so far, I think. I had a lot of fun in the 90s. Oh yeah. Yeah, you were too young, Jack. 90s was a great decade, and then the flipping millennium came around and tried ruining the entire world. I've got to the point where I'm not even fussed about my age anymore, Brandon. I'm like, you know, the number of times that people can't believe that I'm 41, I'll take it as a compliment. You know, so as long as, you know, the longer that I don't look like I'm as old as 41, then I'll take it. You were born 2005. Wow. You're just 20 then, Jack. Did you? I'm assuming you've turned 20 now, or were you born at Christmas? Nah, I don't look older. Even I know I don't look older. People have spent, yeah, no, that's it. 31st of March, right? Okay. Very good. So why do you support Man United then, when by the time 2005 came along, they weren't that good anymore? You know, it was the late 90s / early 2000s that they dominated, but by 2005 they were... that's maybe a bit harsh. Well, your dad's from Salford, so support Salford City! Then again, Salford City football team was pretty much made up by Man United players anyway, wasn't it? So, I don't know. They haven't been the same since Ferguson, and they won't be again. Not for a long time. All right, oh, fair play. Dependent on what happens with my daughter, I'm kind of contemplating seeing if I can get her to be a ball girl, or at least a mascot for the day at Ellen Road. I think she'd really like it, but it depends on like even just doing that, right? So even getting your child to be a mascot at a football game in the Premier League costs like £500, depending on which club you do it with. And again, I think there's deals where if you as the parent are a season ticket holder, or if you've got membership, then you get some money off it. But if you don't have any of that, then it's usually at least a couple of hundred. So no, they didn't. No, they're quite new, aren't they? Yeah, no, that's fair enough, I guess. Same with FC Manchester United of City of FC, or whatever the hell their name is. Them and Salford are both about as new as each other. But then again, right? Manchester City existed, so why not them? Could have, he could have supported either. I mean, Jack, I'm not saying that to be obnoxious. It's a genuine thing. Manchester has had two teams for a long time. He could have chosen either. I mean, if your dad was born 71, he's only 13 years older than me. I was born 84. So it could have been a sky blue. Could have been a main roader with such Manchester City legends as Sean Goater, Joey Barton, Nicky Weaver. Later on, Elano. Yeah. Robinho. Talking players here, Jack. Talking some players here. Nicky Summerby. Actually, I think Nicky Summerby played for both. Oh, alright. Oh, fair enough then. Fair enough. But where was it? Stockport's got their own club, haven't they? Oh, now then. I used to name a Stockport's ground. Edgeley Park? Is Stockport Edgeley Park? Yeah. I used to be quite good with stadium names, but then obviously a lot of stadiums, a lot of clubs have either moved stadium or they've renamed them all. So I don't know, like half at ground names. I don't even know them anymore. But yeah. Tell you what, because it's not stupidly late. Like, it's late, but it's not stupid late. Nick, like, give me a team. It's got to be from League 2 or above, Jack. Put a name of a team in there, and I'll tell you at stadium. And I've got about 10 seconds to try and. I've got about 10 seconds to try and give the answer. So only reason I'm a Southerner is because my dad got a better job offer. Fair enough. It's fair enough, isn't it? You would start with one of the newer clubs, wouldn't you? Freaking Crawley. Crawley's one I don't know. They've not been in Football League long, have they really? About, 10 seasons? Somebody else. No, I don't know Crawley Town's one. 1-0 to you, Jack. Well done. Tranmere. Now, I should know that. Prenton Park? I think Tranmere's Prenton Park. Yep. 1-1. Next. I'm happy to do this for a few minutes. This is good. This tests my football knowledge. I like it. You can tell Jack's bringing up a website now. St James Park, as opposed to Newcastle's St James's Park. Yeah, that's definitely Exeter's. See, Exeter versus Newcastle and if they still did replays would have been quite good. What's that? No, I know. Right, because I'm likely to know Worthing's ground name when you consider that Worthing have not been in Football League for X amount of time. Not a clue. Honest to God, not a clue. As I can't even like. Have Worthing actually been in the Football League? Woodside Road, right? Okay, you got an easy one there. I'll let you have a point for that. Go on. So what's that? 2-2? Well, there you go then. Yeah. They need some kind of cash injection to get past the National League and get into Football League, don't they? I think it's difficult to get out of the National League. Not easy. Brighton and the real name, not the Amex. Well, I know that they used to play at the Withdean Stadium, and they moved from Withdean to the current one, didn't they? Well, I mean, Brighton's always been known as. Isn't it just known as Falmer? Is it known as? Is it like I know Falmer's kind of the location, isn't it? But is it just known as the Falmer Stadium? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. You nearly got me there. You nearly got me. You haven't got any more? Come on, Jack. Come on, just give us. I think we're level at the minute, so you got to give us. You got to give one more. We've got to have a decider here, Jack. We've got to have a decider. Plymouth. Should know that one. I always get Plymouths mixed up with Torquays, which is Plainmoor. Home Park. Home Park. There we go. Home Park. That's Plymouth's. Yep. There we go. You too, Jack. All the best. All the best, mate. We've got to do this again sometime. Got to do this again sometime. You chuck us some football teams, and I'll name the stadiums. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things that stuck with me. Like I seem to remember a lot of names for. Like, I mean, I could reel a few off for you now. Like Gillingham Priestfield, I think. Well, it's hard when you put on the spot, actually, isn't it? But yeah, Torquay's Plainmoor, Halifax is Shea, obviously. Woodside Road. Yeah. Well, I mean, like opposite where my mum lives is called the Woodlands. So Woodlands, Woodside. Yeah, I think I could probably remember that. Yeah. Crews is Gresty Road, also known as the Alexandra Stadium. I used to know Stoke, and then Stoke changed theirs to like the Bet365. They got all these silly sponsor names, you know what I mean? Because I can remember some of the old stadiums as well. Like Hull used to play at Gresty Road. Hull used to play at Boothbury Park, which was tiny. What, Crewe? Nah, they've always been Gresty Road, as far as I remember. Again, it's been called they're known as Crewe Alexandra, and it's been called the Alexandra Stadium before now. I don't remember it being called the Victoria Ground. Must have been before my time if it was. Oh, sorry, Stoke with the Victoria. Yeah, could have been. Britannia Stadium. That's it, not Victoria, Britannia. I think Stokes was the Britannia. Yeah, Port Vale, Vale Park. Yeah, straightforward for them, isn't it? Yeah, Stoke with the Britannia Stadium. Oh, that's their former one, is it? All right, okay. I seem to remember Swansea had an old stadium before they moved to the Swansea Stadium as it's known now, which is just dull, isn't it? The name of Swansea's ground is going to annoy me. I remember, yeah, the Dell had like triangular stands. It was weird. Only about 15,000 capacity. It was tiny. Oh, you're back, Tilly. Welcome back. I'm coming up to end at stream, Tilly. Cardiff was Ninian Park before they moved to their big ground. The name of Swansea's ground's going to annoy me because I can remember that. Slipped my mind. Middlesbrough, I think, were Burndon Park, or maybe that was Bolton. Bolton might be Burndon Park before they moved to Reebok. Oh, he's finally got to sleep, has he? Oh, that's good. Your dad played at Swansea's ground. Oh, nice. I'm trying to remember what it was. Something Field, was it? Northampton are the Sixfields Stadium, I think. Priestfield's Gillingham. Because like Swansea's ground was quite small, wasn't it, before they moved to the current one? The current one's only about 20-odd thousand. In fairness, it's not huge, but the old one was tiny. That's going to get me thinking. I ought to bring up all of the divisional tables. Yeah, Hull's old one was Boothbury Park. That was another tiny one. That were only about 10,000. Not even that, actually. Might have been about 8,000 Boothbury Park at Hull. Yeah. Ayresome Park. That was Middlesbrough's old one. Ayresome Park, and then Derby had an old one and all, didn't they? Before Pride Park. Sunderland had an old one before Stadium of Light, didn't they? You know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to bring up just before we all go to bed. I'm going to bring up the current league tables, and I'll see if I can reel off as many stadiums as quickly as possible as I can, just without having the team names in front of me. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm gonna have to move your curbs because I can't get to the keyboard. But I'll get all divisions on screen. Swansea's old. Give me a minute. It might come to mind. What was it? Was it definitely something Field? Give over, you crazy kitty cat. Right. Oh, right. Okay. How many letters? I don't want to ask what it starts with because I think that'll give it away. I remember when the old Championship Manager games had, like, you could buy, you could sign up literally schoolboys, so it'd have like a youth player and it literally said schoolboy, and you sign them up on youth contracts and everything. It was really cool. Might have signed your dad in the past. Yeah, how many letters is in the name of the Swansea ground, the old one? If it was something Field, so not including the letters in the word Field. How many letters is in the name before Field? Five. It's quite short, wasn't it? Oh, go on. You're going to have to tell us the first letter, please. I should get it. If I know how many letters it is, and if I know what the first letter is, I should get it. Vetch. Vetchfield. There you go. Yep. Yep. I knew it. I knew as soon as the first letter came up, I knew it had come to mind. Yeah. Vetchfield. Yeah. Alright, well, we can see Premier League here, so I'm going to go through these now, and I'll do the same with as many divisions as I can, as long as it doesn't take me ages. Arsenal Highbury. Like, if they've got old grounds, I'll try and remember what the old ground was. Not bothered about the current ones. Man City Main Road, Villa Park, Crystal Palace Sellers Park, Chelsea Stamford Bridge, Man U Old Trafford, Everton Goodison Park, because they've just moved to Old Dickinson, haven't they? Brighton was the Withdean. Sunderland. Now then, so I've just reeled off some of those. They all changed stadium at a similar time, like within a 5-year period. They all changed stadium. So Sunderland's Goldstone Ground. Right, so the Withdean, they mustn't have been at the Withdean for very long then. Because the Withdean's an athletics track. It's not very big, it's only about 5,000 capacity. Roker Park, Sunderland. Roker Park, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Roker Park. Liverpool Anfield, Tottenham White Hart Lane, Newcastle St James's Park, Bournemouth Dean Court, Brentford Griffin Park, Fulham Craven Cottage, Leeds Ellen Road, Nottingham Forest County. Are they the county ground, or is that Notts County? Ooh. Oh wow, so they moved to Priestfield then, did they? Alright. Something ground. What, for Forest? Well, I said county ground. It's the... I said county ground for Forest originally. But then I was wondering if that was actually the ground for Notts County. Well, yeah, it's Nottingham Forest, isn't it? So... Oh, very similar to county. What, country ground then? No, it's not the country ground, what is it? No. I'll come back to that. West Ham was Upton Park. A word similar to county, and it's not country. No, I'm not sure on that one. There is a stadium called the County Ground. I'm sure there is. Oh, what? Is it just known as the City Ground then? Is it just the city? Is it? Oh right. Oh okay. Fair enough then. County Ground might be Notts County then. Yeah, just naming stadiums of English football teams, Kevin. This won't mean much to anyone that's not in England right now. Fair enough. Right, county and city ground. Interesting. West Ham was Upton Park, Burnley Turf Moor, and Wolves Molineux. There we go. So that's the Premier League done. Let's move on to the Championship. This should be interesting. I'll scroll down for the bottom four in a minute. Oh, nice one, Kev. Oh, it's isn't it Meadow Lane? I think it's Meadow Lane, isn't it, Jack? If I remember right. Yeah, I think it might be that. Yeah. Coventry was Highfield Road until they moved into what they're in now. Middlesbrough was Ayresome Park. Millwall's, well, the old den if you like, as opposed to the new den. Ipswich Town, Portman Road. Preston, Deepdale. Hull City used to be Boothbury Park. Now it's a stadium with a silly name on it. QPR Loftus Road. Stoke. I think Stoke was Britannia Stadium at one point. Southampton was the Dell. Bristol City Ashton Gate. Birmingham. Oh God, I've had a brain freeze. St Andrews. Watford. Vicarage Road. Leicester Filbert Street before they moved into the current one. Wrexham, I think, was the racecourse ground. Derby. Oh, what the hell was Derby? Because Derby had a ground change, a similar kind of time as Bolton, and maybe they were Burnham Park, or um, yeah, they might be. Theirs might be Burnham Park, unless that were Bolton's. That might have been Bolton's. Oh, that's going to annoy me, is that? Ah, that's Bolton's old one, right? County ground Swindon. Ah, yeah, yeah. No, I knew there was a county ground. I knew there was a county ground, and it probably would have come to mind eventually when getting to Swindon. I knew there was a county ground somewhere. I knew someone because I remember it being like Swindon played in Premier League for about 2 seasons in the early 90s. Oh, Derby's old one. That's going to annoy me. I'll come back to him. West Brom Hawthorns, Sheffield United. Begins with B. I think. Oh, what the hell? I've just had a complete brain freeze on Sheffield United's ground. Oh my god. So Swansea Vetchfield, Charlton. Oh crap! I've forgotten Charlton's. The Valley. Charlton's the Valley. Blackburn Rovers, Ewood Park. Theirs was something ground as well, was it? What's the first letter for Derby's old one? It'll definitely give me. I'm fairly certain it'll give it me if I'm given first letter. B. You see, there's a lot of lower league grounds that begin with B, and I get it, as I say, like I get it mixed up with that old Bolton ground. Oh, Bramall Lane for Sheffield United. Can't believe I couldn't remember that one. I'll come back to the Derby old one. That's going to really annoy me. Think American. Think American for Derby's old ground. Ooh. That's going to test me. Oxford Cassim Stadium, Portsmouth, Fratton Park, Norwich Carrow Road, baseball ground. There you go. Yep, baseball ground. That were Derby's. Yeah, Norwich Carrow Road and Sheffield Wednesday, Hillsborough. There we go. Right, League One. I'll tell you now, if I can get at least 20 out of each division and at least 16 out at Premier League, I think I've done alright. Let's do League One. These will get harder because there's a lot of clubs that have dropped out of the that have dropped into the National League. So this is going to get harder the lower down we get. We've got some more obscure ones that I'm not going to know. So Cardiff used to be Ninian Park, Bradford Valley Parade, Lincoln Sincil Bank, Stockport Edgeley Park, Bolton Burndon Park, Stevenage. Oh yeah, Yeah, no, without a doubt, you will know that, Jack. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Stevenage. Not sure. Not sure. Luton, oh, that piddling little ground. They were going to do up when they thought they were a Premier League club. Ooh, I should know Luton's. Yeah. Huddersfield. Right, so this is a problem with Huddersfield ground, right? Because Huddersfield used to play at a different stadium, and then moved to what I kind of knew it as. I mean, it's known as the Kirklees Stadium now, but I mean, Stevenage is something way. What does the first word begin with? Stevenage have been traditionally League One and League Two for a long time now. Another one beginning with B. So B something way. How many letters? I don't think it's a particularly long word, is it? Oh, it is. 9. 9 letters, beginning with B, something way. I'm gonna have to give in on Stevenage, mate. I'm not sure. Really not sure. Yeah, just pop that one in the chat, please. I'm not gonna get that one. Really should know Luton's ground. That's gonna do my head in. Broadhall Way. I think I've vaguely heard of it, but only in passing. Right, so here's the thing. The original Wimbledon used to play at Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace do. This new one, Luton's is something road. First, weirdly, right, the first stadium that comes to mind when it comes to something road is Brisbane Road, but that's Leyton Orient, and they're later on in the list anyway. Kenilworth Road, there we go. Kenilworth Road, that's Luton's. Now, the new Wimbledon, I get it mixed up with Mansfield's, which is Field Mill. And I don't know why. Is it something Park? Is the new is AFC Wimbledon something Park? I could be wrong. With them being relatively new, I'm not sure. Or Lane. Short name, isn't it? Is it only about 5 letters long? It's a really short stadium name, that one, Jack, if I remember. Hello, Zach. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Retro Mansion there, folks, exclusively on Facebook. Do please check it out. Give them a like, share and a follow. That'd be exceedingly appreciated. Oh, that new ground for Wimbledon, for AFC Wimbledon, Jack, I'm not too sure. Something Lane, and it's a short name. I vaguely remember it. Might come back to it. Barnsley's Oakwell. Wigan is, well, it was known as the DW. Oh, it begins with P, does it? So P Lane. It's not Park Lane, is it? Is it something simple like Park Lane? It's a relatively short stadium name as far as I remember. Right. Oh, okay. Trina spends most of her time with Aaron Ryan now, Zach. And Jackie was in the stream earlier. I think she went off to do something else. Plough Lane. There you go, Jack. Plough Lane for Wimbledon. Yeah, but again, it's not really existed very long, has it? Plough Lane. Right, where have we got to? So yeah, Wigan's always kind of been DW Stadium, but I can't remember what the old stadium was before that. It was a really tiny, piddly little thing. I severely disapprove of that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, Zach. What Trina and Aaron get up to is entirely up to themselves, isn't it, really? Yes, I can't remember before. Right, piddling little stadium was Wigan Athletic before they moved to DW. Leighton Orient's Brisbane Road. Wickham. Ooh, Wickham's ground now then. Wickham could be a difficult one for me. Northampton's Sixfield Stadium, I think. Rotherham now is so Rotherham used to be Millmore, but they now call it like the New York Stadium or whatever. Mansfield is Field Mill. Reading was the Majewski Stadium purely because of the name of the owner. Wigan's old one was something Park. Oh Christ. No, I mean Aaron was always very difficult to persuade to kind of do the tournament at the time. He'd had a bit of a fallout with the Retro League as well, Zach. So don't worry about it. Kevin Grant. Oh, why? What's he done? Wigan's old one was something Park, and it was American again. Well, we've already had the baseball ground. Oh God, I'm really not sure on the Wigan one. What does it begin with, and how many letters, Jack, for the old Wigan one? Oh, it's not a sport this time, right? Okay. Animation. What? Not Warner. Wasn't called something like Warner Park, was it? Like Warner Brothers? Was it Warner Park or Disney Park or something? Alright. Oh, an animated show. Oh wow. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. If you want someone to participate in a tournament, or most especially be a mod, you better actually show up to one's stream to be supportive of a certain group chat. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Zach. I agree with you there. Similar to Family Guy. Oh, okay. South Park? Surely Wigan's ground wasn't known as South Park. Or Simpson Park. Can't be, can it? Closer. American Dad Park? Oh, no idea. That's... Oh, Springfield Park. Oh, there we go. Springfield Park? That'd make sense. Ah, there we go. Facebook Live, Titch, as Amigo Live calls it, YouTube. Yep, right, that's it. That. Yep. You create a community of likely folks. Ah, that's true. You know, the people who come into my streams is, you know, it's a fairly tight knit group of people, and I'm fine with it that way. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get like 1 million viewers, and I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I actually would want to be honest. Yeah, Reading. So Reading's is the Majetski, or was. Burton. Now, is that the Pirelli Stadium? Oh yeah, I don't have any contact with Aaron anymore, Zach. He had too many chances with me, and kind of screwed up the friendship really. Oh, you did, yeah. No, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you did. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Yeah, I remember you doing it. That's when Trina still had some contact with me, and then like after that, she just basically got with Aaron and didn't have any time for anybody else. But that's up to her. You know, she's a grown-ass woman, as they say. She can do what she wants, can't she? So that goes, really. The mansion is giving away many handhelds. Oh yeah, I mean, your handheld consoles, Zach, are absolutely fantastic. I love my green Game Boy. That's excellent. That green Game Boy is legendary, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's true, Brandon. Aaron and Trina kind of got chummy, and then both of them. Well, Trina basically didn't have any time for me, and Aaron decided to be a bit of a prick towards me. So that was that, really. So yeah, one of those. But you know, I move on. I'm all right. Doncaster. Ooh, Doncaster's old ground before they moved to wherever the hell they're at now. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I really should know Doncaster's. It's Yorkshire ground. One of the sly tricks in life is to know who your real friends are. Oh, without a doubt, Zach. Without a doubt. People get two chances with me. They get one chance, two if I like them. And if they mess up the second chance, then yeah, forget it, because I ain't got time for that really. I'm 41-year-old, you know. I ain't got time to waste. I'll come out and say, Aaron, you're a sneaky. Well, it's up to him. It's up to him how he treats people. You know, myself and Noah, we supported Aaron when he was at his worst. You know, when he was all suicidal and all this kind of thing, and we, like me and Noah and a couple of other people, including yourself, we stuck by him, and we supported him, and this is how he treats us in return. So it's like, right, fine, whatever. I'm done with them. You know what I mean? I'm done with people like that. You know, I won't say a bad word against Trina because she never treated me badly. But Aaron took the piss. So you know, that's different. I really should remember Doncaster's old football ground. Ah, Doncaster's old ground. It's like, I've got Keepmoat Stadium in my head, but is that, was that the silly name? Was that the silly name that Doncaster gave to the current stadium? I'll say Keepmoat for Doncaster, because I'm fairly sure that says Exeter St James. We've already figured that one out. Peterborough, are they London Road? I think Peterborough's London Road, Jack. Oh, Zach says, I just chat with people and if they're from England then I scoff and say whatever. Yeah, all good. Yeah, it does, Brendan, but, you know, if that's how he wants to be, that's up to him. I'm not going to lower myself down to any kind of level to throw insults or anything like that, but if people want to be an asshole with me, then I've got no time for them. But yeah, Jack, I think Peterborough's London Road. Blackpool, I think, is Bloomfield Park or Bloomfield Stadium, something like that. Zach slaps himself. So mate, how's your experience being with different emulators, RetroArch cores, anything new? I mean, RetroArch has its advantages of covering quite a few different consoles. But I use Project 64 for the N64, Mezen and Mezen S for NES and SNES. I've used Dolphin for GameCube, but very rarely. RetroArch is good for like arcade and Sega. I found that Sega was being a little bit iffy on Kega Fusion. I mean, if you want to do that, Zach, that's entirely up to yourself. Just make sure you've used some deodorant. Yeah, Blackpool I think is Bloomfield Road, Plymouth is Home Park, and Port Vale's Vale Park. Right, on to League 2. This is where it's going to get very difficult. I think I am, Zach, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm on Windows 11, if that's the most recent one. Hello, Kirby. Walsall. Ooh, what's Walsall's ground? Notts County, as we mentioned, is Meadow Lane. County ground for Swindon. Bromley. Oh, I don't know. They spent a lot of time in the lower league, so I'm not sure. MK Dons, so that's Stadium MK, and that's a disaster of a bloody stadium. Is that thing? It's way too big for them. Cambridge. Now then, I should remember Cambridge's ground. I think they just call it the University Stadium now. I really should remember that one. I don't actually know Salford's. Is that the Peninsula Stadium? Did Salford call theirs the Peninsula Stadium? Again, they're a relatively newer club, so I'm not sure. Gillingham's Priestfield. Chesterfield. Chesterfield's ground is just one name, isn't it? I think. Oh, I'm not sure. Ask Jackie if she wants to play a multiplayer with us. I'll ask her next time. I'll ask her next time she pops in. Forget the tournament crap. Let's just play some retro games. Have fun together as a community. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair, the LC is going really well. But again, competition play is not for everybody. So I like both. You know, there's not one better than the other. I like both. But again, people like yourself just prefer casual play. Other people prefer only competition play. You know, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no, you know, there's nothing wrong with either of those situations. I think it's all good personally. Whatever takes people's fancy. Paperboy. Well, that'll always be yours, Zach. I ain't challenging that anytime soon. I had to go at the Super Nintendo version once. I really struggled with that one. But yeah, that game is your own. That's your baby when it comes to video games, Zach. Yeah, I doubt. Chesterfield's name I should remember. I'm not sure on Colchester's either. Barnet's ground's called the Hive. I know that much. Crews was called Gresty Road. Grimsby. Ooh. Now I should know Grimsby's ground because Man United have just lost there. Fleetwood's I'm not sure about. Prenton Park's Tranmere. Accrington's is the Wham Stadium, but that used to be I mean, it's the same stadium, just with a silly name now. But I should remember the old name of Accrington. Oldham Boundary Park, I think. Barrow, not sure. Cheltenham. Oh God. Different levels and different number of lives that you could use or credits. Yeah, that was the main difference between Super Double Dragon and Return of Double Dragon. Yeah, don't worry about throwing me off. I can do both. Jack challenged. So Jack, who chats to me on the YouTube side, he challenged me to name as many football stadiums as I could. So I thought, well, I'll bring the list of the teams up and I'll try and say what the name of their football stadiums are. I think Cheltenham just call themselves. I think they're just known as the Cheltenham Building Society ground now, but I should remember the original name of that one. Shrewsbury, I'm not sure. Crawley Town, not a clue. I think Jack mentioned it earlier. Bristol's ground. Now I should remember Bristol Rovers' ground. That's a stinker. Can't remember. I should know Harrogate's as well. Newport's ground. Newport's in Wales. My memory's gone. I haven't just heard of Gaia Crusaders. I actually hold a world record for Gaia Crusaders, Zach. Yeah, the arcade version. I'll show you actually. Give me 2 seconds. Is speedyrun.comisms. I am so pissed at this. I've been knocked down to 5th on Vendetta and I am fuming about it. I am fuming that I've been knocked out of the top 3 for that. The times on there now are terrible. Like, they're so quick. It's crazy. But yeah, Gaia Crusaders is right there. I'm currently in 2nd place with a completion time of 51 minutes and 16 seconds. So there we go. What other games by PGM? That then stretches my knowledge to something that I'm not sure about. I'm not sure on that one, Zach. PGM's not a... It's not a brand name that I'm as familiar with as I am with some of the others. That cheating git has taken 3 of my 4 records on Kung Fu Master. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not going to compete against a cheat. Nothing but a cup of tea can't handle. That's very true. I probably just need get a cup of tea, clears my brain. I'm not joking. A cup of tea will probably help me. I probably should go and make one. But yeah, so I've got those for Kung Fu Master currently. Knights of Valor. That's a really long game, is that? Knights of Valor. Took me 1 hour 36 minutes and 30 seconds to beat. Riot City. That's another side-scrolling. Like most of these are side-scrolling beat-em-ups, to be fair, all 1v1 fighters. Riot City, I'm second with 52. Tekken Advance, so beating it kind of like with every fighter. Clive drinks his tea, I drink my beer. Hell yeah. You know it, Zach. Yep. I'm teetotal. I literally only drink tea. Gaia Crusaders, I'm currently second. I'm second, third, and second on Tekken. Legionnaire, I've got all 3 firsts on that one. That's another side-scrolling beat 'em up. Silent Dragon, currently third. And first with Mark at Alder McGroin. Currently third on JM Silent Bob's Mall Brawl. Night Slashers Remake, so this is quite a new game that came out not so long ago. First, second, and second there. The Takeover, that's a modern side-scrolling beat 'em up. I like that game actually. Got second, and third on that one. Bizarrely, I got first on Rainbow Islands for the Sega Master System. You're dismissing yourself? What do you mean? What are you dismissing yourself for? What happened to Jackie's husband in here? He looked like a... Oh, wow. I mean, I don't get on well with Doug, so I kind of blocked Doug. He came into my stream once and started talking shit, so I blocked him. If there's one thing I don't tolerate on my stream, is someone talking shit to me. People can get away with a lot of things in my stream, but if you start talking shit to me, I don't care who you are. I don't go into other people's streams and start talking shit. So I don't have many rules when it comes to my streams, but that's one of them. You know, and he crossed the line with me. And I told Jackie this as well. She knows. It's one of those, isn't it? That's putting it politely, Brandon. To say the least, yeah. But as I say, I'm not gonna kind of put myself down on it or anything. So yeah, Rainbow Islands for the Sega Master System was a bit of a weird one, but I've ended up with first place on it. And then Streets of Rage for the Sega Master System, I've currently got 3 seconds and 3 firsts. So that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm tempted to remove my run for Vendetta because I don't want to be out of the top 3. And if you look at the times, let's have a look at these times for Vendetta. The top 3 now, they're so quick. I can't keep up with that. There's no way. You know, This was a relatively new run that got submitted. I'm currently on 25 minutes. I can't even beat the guy in 4th. These 3 times are crazy quick for Vendetta. So I might just remove my run. Oh, I know. He's tried doing that with me before now, Brandon. Yeah, no, exactly. I take it all with pinch of salt, and then I throw the pinch of salt over my shoulder like a sumo wrestler. Yeah, doesn't bother me. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. I think I'll leave it there for tonight, folks. Big thank you, as always, to everyone for popping in. Brandon, thank you so much for your donation towards my mum's present. I really do appreciate it. I will make it up to you as soon as I possibly can. Once my working situation's sorted, I'll sort you out. Promise. I just don't know when I'm going to be employed. I'm trying. I've applied for over 500 jobs in the last year. Or last 18 months. Yeah, last 18 months I've applied for over 500 jobs. I don't know. Can't explain it. I just absolutely hate the situation I'm in. You know, I want to earn money. I want to be comfortable. You know, I'm not bothered about being rich. I mean, if I get rich, then yeah, great. But you know, comfortable would do. You know, I can't even do that right now. It's painful. So just got to keep trying. All I can do. I applied for 50 jobs last week. 50 in 1 week. Like I've completely upped my job search by a country mile now, and it's just in a hope that I get something soon. So, look at that! No. I had an interview a couple of days ago, and they said, and then they said I wasn't getting the job, and I've had nothing since. So, yeah, it's tough. I mean, if I get this conducting position at Lostock Hall Brass Band, it'll pay my expenses for getting there and back, but it won't. Like, it's a brass band. They don't, you know, they're not going to be able to pay me like a proper like yearly wage, if you like, because it is just a hobby, really. You know, I need a proper job, but I'm looking into the possibility of maybe seeing if I can do a free course to maybe do something like graphic design, because obviously I've made a few badges and logos and things like that in the past, and I quite like doing it. So if I could get an official qualification for graphic design, or something similar, computer aided design or whatever, then maybe I could look into trying to get a job in that kind of field. But I need it to be a short course that's basically just going to, you know, get me a qualification quickly. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful over here. I don't feel that someone with my experience should be out of work for 18 months. But, you know, companies just... I think it's a case that you're getting like 50 people applying for one position. So unless you're extra special, you're going to struggle. And that makes it really hard. I haven't got any other way to explain it. Really haven't. So I don't know. Kirby just put that screen back on there for you all. It's just my Facebook dashboard. Aye, so that's where we're at, folks. I don't want to end this year unemployed and make it a full 18 months out of work, because that's just ridiculous. So hopefully I get some kind of, you know, situation where, like, even if they confirm, like, yeah, Clive, we want you to start the job and we want you to start in the middle of January or something. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be fine if I just knew there was some kind of prospecting on the horizon. But at the moment, it's just so difficult. Yours is kind of funky there, but we won't talk about why. Oh. President what's his face by any chance? I don't know. Yep. Oh, that's all we need to say then. We'll leave it at that. That's fine. We'll leave it at that. Nothing else required to be said there, eh? We'll just leave it at that. And don't worry, the prime ministers that we have over here, which is the equivalent of the presidents that you have over there, they're equally as dumb. And they're equally as rich, which is that's the sickly part. They're all bloody rich and don't give a shit about the people that aren't. I'd rather neither. Like, I'd be quite happy to become Prime Minister and just take the wages that he has. But I'm one of the least politically minded people in the entire country. They all lie, so why get involved? like if you get a degree in politics, they basically teach you how to lie to the country. And you know, every political party that goes into power, they promise you the world, and they give you nothing. Is probably the most straightforward way I can put it. But you know, in all the time that I've lived on this planet, I haven't seen this country improve. Picking religion, ugh, that'd bore me. I mean, like over here, we hate politics. We find it boring, so we try not to get involved. So, yeah, I don't know. The only thing I know right now is I need a cup of tea. So before the stream gets a little over politicalized, is that a word? It is now. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'll try and get some rest, and then I'll apply for a few more jobs tomorrow. Exactly, over here they evangelize politicians. What, you mean kind of like idolize them? Worship them, all that kind of thing. If that's the case, that's very sad. It's kind of like how celebrities are worshipped over here. And I know they're worshipped over in America as well, to be fair. Yeah, like what makes them so amazing that anyone would want to do that? Big wow, Trump's been on a TV, you know, he's had his own TV program of The Apprentice. Well, we had the UK version of The Apprentice. It was a guy that used to own a football team, Tottenham Hotspur's old owner, Alan Sugar. He was the guy that was kind of the head honcho on The Apprentice UK, and then obviously, as you say there, you know, your president was already well known on TV anyway before he became president. So it was, and was already a billionaire anyway. It's not great, is it? I do wonder, like what was the popularity of Arnold Schwarzenegger when he became governor of California? Like, was he? Did people think that he was did people think he was a good governor for California, or was it just, oh yeah, we've got one of the most famous actors of all time as our head honcho kind of thing? Because again, it wouldn't have surprised me if Arnold Schwarzenegger, it wouldn't have surprised me if he tried to get the laws changed so that a foreigner could become the president, so that he could become president, because obviously he's Austrian. Mixed reception, but he's pretty level-headed and a decent. I mean, in that case, then, I mean, if he was, you know, if he ended up being a decent politician, then it's like, you know, what more can you do? We don't really have any decent politicians over here. The Governator, yeah. He'll be back. Don't you worry, he'll be back. Oh, you knew that one was coming, Brandon. I'm certain. Here's a fun fact for you. He was originally applying for the role of Kyle Reese. He originally applied for Kyle Reese because he saw that the Terminator only had 27 lines in the entire movie. But in the end, because he was so good at what he did at the time, there was no doubt that James Cameron was always going to employ him as the Terminator. And then I saw something earlier on today actually about Robert Patrick, who played the T-1000 in the second movie. Oh yeah, extremely Austrian of him. Yeah, without a doubt. But yeah, so what happened with Rob Patrick was, so you know the scenes where he's chasing after after John Connor when hello Noah, you alright mate? Welcome in. So Toby went live the same time I did tonight, Noah. So I literally had Toby's run going on my mobile whilst I was whilst I was doing my stream. I did Banjo Kazooie earlier. I've just been chatting for the last hour. But yeah, so with Rob Patrick, Brandon, they ended up when he's chasing after John Connor when he's on that little moped bike. That is literally Robert Patrick running. He was a track and field athlete before he became an actor, so he was very quick, and his stamina was very good. He'd learned circular breathing, so he was never going to run out of breath. So that was really clever, you know. Like apparently Robert Patrick was capable of keeping up with the speed of that little moped that John Connor was on, Eddie Furlong. Yeah, crazy that. I think this is just like the sheer chemistry that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robert Patrick had in Terminator 2 was fantastic. You know, the fight scenes and everything. It was just, you just, like, even though you knew it was a pair of robots, you just kind of got the impression that the two of them were that good at what they were doing. It were excellent. I love the Terminator films. Well, certainly the first two anyway. Three, The Rise of the Machines isn't too bad. I didn't like Nick Stahl as Connor though. He was poor. Salvation, forget it. Salvation was poop. Genesis, not too bad. I liked Emilia Clarke as Sarah Connor. I thought she did all right. And then I love Dark Fate because they brought Linda Hamilton back, and she's just a freaking legend. Like she was gorgeous back in the day when she played Sarah Connor originally. But then, as I say, she comes back in Dark Fate, almost like full on soldier mode, and I'm like, oh, this is legendary. So yeah, good times. Let's have a look. Yeah, 44-27. It is a really good run, Noah. Yeah, 44-27 is very good. I know that Dan at Outcast has been working towards the speedrun world records for it, and he's on a similar kind of time. So I think Toby's giving himself a good chance of qualifying. It's all going to be down to what Dan, Danzio, and Cameron can do. But he's set a high benchmark there. Absolutely no issues there. That one bot got deleted after I threw a request of breaking the 2 hours for Titch. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know my thoughts on Titch anyway, Noah. Can't stand the damn thing. Didgeridoo. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Brandon, because you know this from playing brass as well, circular breathing's great when it's great when you're sorry, I don't know what my cat's doing. Wendy! Pack it in, girl. You're going to dig a 6-foot hole behind my computer table at this rate. Bloody hell. Crazy kitty cat. So yeah, like the whole circular breathing is really useful for playing brass instruments. A bunch of people popped into the stream at the end, showing on 5 on YouTube, yeah. I don't mind. It's all good. All good. Could never master it, but it's an awesome technique. Oh yeah, I'm not great at it because there's a problem with my sinuses, which means that circular breathing's a bit awkward. Noah says, looking forward to seeing what the rest do. Yeah, without a doubt. I was about to say, I wonder if that Dafty's fighting herself. Yeah, she might be. I don't know what the hell she's doing behind there, but it just sounds like she's digging a 6-foot hole. Wonder what could be under the bloody carpet behind Dad's computer table. Bloody crazy. Aye. Right, well, I'm in need of a beverage, codenamed Yorkshire tea, so I'm gonna go and have one of those and take it easy for the rest of the night and get some sleep. Then tomorrow we're back on the job search again, because nothing's improving there. And all being well, so in the evening I'll be hopefully doing a watch along of a football match, and then after that I'll probably stream some computer game stuff if I'm awake enough. I'm sure I will. So yeah, we'll have a bit of both tomorrow. That should be good fun. Yeah, in the meantime guys, massive thank you as always for popping in. Look after yourselves, take it easy. Massive thank you for all the support as always. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.